I just got back from the dentist, but the show must go on. Hello, my name is Zach, and I like to backpack around somewhere. Well, more on that later in the video. I had to go to the dentist today. I've been putting it off way too long. Back in February, I had the same problem with my tooth down in Mexico, but the thing is, in Mexico, they don't just pull it out same day. They make you take an antibiotic, and then they want to pull it out. But the thing is, I wasn't going to be in Mexico that long, so I did get the antibiotic they offered, and that took care of me for a while until it didn't. It came back on me, and it was starting to go up to my eyeball, the swelling, and I was like, let's get it taken care of. So half my face is still very much numb, but the show must go on. I already had planned to go to Nashville today for a concert, and West Coast Killer, it's not Sabrina Carpenter tonight. No, I kind of wish it was, because I wouldn't be as weary about going in the first place. But I am going to see Spiritbox. Will I mosh tonight? We shall see. I might not feel like it. I just took an ibuprofen, 800 milligrams worth, so hopefully that ties me over. I got a whole bottle of it, I think 11 more pills of it now, so hopefully I'm not talking too weird. I think this video is mainly just going to be not a walk and talk, but just a talking video. Maybe I'll show y'all a few things on our way to Nashville, but I don't really feel like doing much today. I'm sure y'all can understand. I'm doing a lot going to this concert in Nashville, 3 hours away, feeling like I'm feeling. I think I would rather just lay in bed, but the tickets were not cheap. I think they were like 90 bucks, so let's get on my way to Nashville. Today is November 25th. It is my grandfather's birthday, the first one where he's no longer with us. So I'm gonna go by his gravesite and put some flowers down for him. I miss him very much. He would have been 83 years old today. It never gets easy. My whole 32 years is underneath that ground. Minus 12 for my grandmother. She's there too. I was 21 when she passed. I just got me some Chick-fil-A in Jackson, Tennessee. Unfortunately, I can only eat soft food for a while. Not that long. I got myself some mac and cheese. I can only eat soft food. You know what? I'll be honest with y'all. When I got my wisdom teeth taken out, all four, that same day, I was craving a hamburger. I can't remember where from. I want to say Red Robin or something like that. I had a hamburger right after getting my wisdom teeth taken out, so you're not supposed to eat food like that after getting your teeth pulled, but I'm not the brightest crayon in the box. Also, I got some buffalo sauce I'm going to doctor it up with. Oh no, my belly's showing. I'm sorry, y'all. That buffalo sauce helps it out so much. I love the taste of buffalo sauce. It's my favorite. Either buffalo sauce or chipotle sauce. Those are my two favorite. Perfect. So good. If you never try buffalo sauce with your mac and cheese, Zach backpacking around the world will approve. Or backpacking around Tennessee or Mexico or wherever the fuck I end up. I just stopped by Best Buy here in Jackson. I really wanted to get the DJI Mic 2. This is the same microphone that came with the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 Creator Combo. This was the one item that I actually enjoyed, and I was like, you know what? I might not be too big of a fan of the gimbal on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. During that haircut video that I did with Tabitha, I found myself looking at the lens or the screen way too much. When I'm looking at the screen on the Osmo Action 3, I'm not looking at it to make sure that I'm in frame. No, I know I'm always going to be in frame no matter what way I turn, even with the default lens, even with the standard lens. I'm looking at the screen because I want to make sure my camera did not turn off, because unfortunately it has, due to overheating or I forgot to press record. Oh, that was so embarrassing. I'm still gonna post that video. I got a facial while I was in Monterey a few months ago. I never posted that video because half of it is not in the video because I forgot to press record. It was like a 2-3 hour video. I was filming with different barbers, and I think I ended the video, then I pressed record, or I thought I pressed record. I ended the video with one girl, with early, and then when I thought I pressed record, I did not. Sucks. So that video will be up probably on December 1st. Let's take advantage of Vlogmas. I'm not gonna give y'all a video every day in December, but I'll do better than I have the entirety of my YouTube channel. Alright, it is 3 p.m. I'm in Jackson, Tennessee. I'm 2 hours away from the concert venue. Doors open at 6. I've never been to this venue before. I think it's called, what's it called? The Pinnacle? We shall see how it is. I'm all for a new venue in Nashville. Some of the venues are not so good, like Marathon Music Works. I hate that venue. I will never go to a concert there again. I don't care who's playing there. I do not care. Marathon Music Works can go get fucked. That is an awful venue. God awful. That stage is way too low. Do you want people to see, or do you want people to see? Not everybody is 6'5". And I'm not saying that just because I'm short. I've been to other concert venues where the stage is an adequate height to where it's meant for the people who are attending the concert to see the show. Turns out people don't go to concerts only to hear the music, because if that was the case, we would just turn it on Spotify and be done with it. So I'm looking forward to seeing how Pinnacle is. Let's stop rambling, get to Nashville. Unfortunately, I bought the wrong kind of microphone. This one does not connect to my DJI Osmo Action 4 via Bluetooth. It only connects with the plug-in. Unfortunately, I don't have that plug-in. I know it came with the Action 4, but I have no idea what I did with it. Anyways, I'm gonna have to take this back to Best Buy. The thing is, I even asked ChatGPT what microphone came with the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 Creator Combo, because that microphone connected straight to my camera via Bluetooth, no problems. I didn't need any transmitter or receiver, whichever one that's not the microphone. I didn't need that one. ChatGPT told me this was the one, although the one that I had only had a one microphone. So maybe if you want to use two microphones, the dual system, you have to have the transmitter to plug in to your camera. No via Bluetooth BS. That sucks. I was hoping I had the right one. I don't want to take back another item to Best Buy when I've already taken back the Pocket 3, but I want the right item. So unfortunately, gotta take it back. I gotta go back through Jackson anyway. I have a haircut appointment again. Not with Tabitha, with somebody else. Not with Kylie either. I wish. Stay tuned for that, but I'll go ahead and do that while I pass back through. Hopefully I can find the right microphone there. If not, I guess eBay is my best option, huh? Or Amazon, or the DJI store. I don't know. Gotta figure something out. I want to have some good audio for my videos from now on. I got Taco Bell, my usual post-concert snack. Only fries. I think it's like Frank's Diablo hot sauce fries. Something like that. I've had it before. Very good. But anyways, the concert was absolutely fantastic. Spiritbox, they absolutely delivered. That was one hell of a show. I always say that. Although, no I don't. The Plot knew I had nothing but bad things to say about their set. They were not that good. So I don't always say a show is good for the sake of saying it, for the sake of being polite or whatnot. I say what I actually feel. And I actually feel that that was a fantastic show. It was not the first time I've seen Spiritbox. I saw them 3 years ago. I think I made a video on it too. I got to meet them and Courtney. I got a photo with her. Back then, not now. They are much bigger than they were back then. But they were pretty big back then too. Shit, they sold out the House of Blues in Anaheim. But they're playing even bigger venues now. So good on them. And Periphery, I've never really gotten into them. They were alright. I'm not going to say they were fantastic. They weren't bad. They were tolerable. And Honey Revenge is one of, if not my favorite bands ever. Not ever, but right now. About every 2 or 3 years, I have a new favorite band. At one point, it was Bring Me the Horizon, State Champs, I think Ginger for a little while. Who else? Muse, Ariana Grande, Eat Your Heart Out, Real Friends. I think that covers it on the bands that I really took a liking to. Alright, anyways, I want to enjoy my fries. There's something I wanted to talk about at the rest area before I got distracted by the fact that I bought the wrong microphone, even though ChatGPT told me it was the DJI Mic 2 that I needed, but it's the singular mic, not the dual mic. I think I mentioned that earlier. It is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. Best Buy will refund me, no problem. I don't think they have the singular mic. I was looking for it on the app, couldn't find it, so I might have to order it from eBay or some wholesaler. I can't even find it on DJI's website, even though, you know what? I might vote a certain way. I don't want to make this political, but some things just grinds your gears. I love DJI. They're the camera I prefer. I don't ever want to go back to GoPro. GoPro has not done themselves any favors, but to be fair, DJI has not done themselves any favors in their newer cameras. The 4, perfect camera, no complaints, besides the overheating. But other than that, I love this camera. I can rely on it for anything besides staying on for 30 minutes without saying the camera's about to power off due to overheating. I wanted to talk about the future of this channel, Zach backpacking around the world, the future of my life, going to my grandfather's grave once again. It kind of just puts things into perspective. I really want to eat my fries before they get cold, so I'll pick up where I left off after I eat. 1 second. That is beautiful. And I asked for some avocado ranch sauce. That doesn't usually come on it unless you ask for it. I asked for it. So let's try a bite before I enjoy it off camera. You know what? That fry that I got, I think it had all the ranch on it. Most of the ranch. Shit. Why'd they put all the ranch right there? Why didn't they spread it out? I think I got it all in that one bite. Dang. That's a 50-cent bite. It costs 50 cents extra for that. Alright. I'm gonna enjoy my food. I'll catch y'all in a second. Someone the other day made a comment on one of my videos saying, "Where are you going besides Mexico?" Pretty much referring to my Zach backpacking around the world name. And my response to him was, probably not many more places. I'm thinking about settling down with Rose. And that is true. I accidentally went to Mexico one time and I fell in love with a girl named Rose. And I have not fallen out of love with her. Even when we were separated for those 2 years, I was still in love with her. I still thought about her every single day. I did not think we would ever get back together, but if it's meant to be, it'll be. Going to my grandfather's grave site, it puts things into perspective. Life is short. 82 years might sound like a long time, but once it's over, it's over. These international destinations, sure, it gives me a sense of euphoria for a little bit, but long term, I don't know. Nobody's going to make me happier than the girl that lives south of the border. Right now, I just want to make as much money as possible and spend as much time with Rose as possible. I don't want to say I don't care to travel abroad anymore, besides Mexico. But it's leaning that way. Zach backpacking around the world might be coming to an end. As the name, I'll still be making videos. Which kind of leads me to my next point. I do want to make as much money as quick as possible. I'm going to go see Rose for Christmas. And it is not cheap to fly from Memphis to Guadalajara during the holidays. During the time that I would like to fly down there. But to fly from one of the border towns to Guadalajara, now that, it's not that much. I think it's like 300 round trip. From Memphis to Guadalajara is about 1,000. I'm driving to the border. I'm not going to say which border. My mom told me to be careful putting out my future plans out there like that because some people are crazy on the internet, which they are. I've already been doxxed once. You know who you are. You're an asshole. He knows who he is. He watches all my videos, so he knows exactly who he is. But, don't dox people. If you don't like their content, you don't like their content. Leave them alone. If you just want to troll them in a predatory way. Not only that, he made a fake account of my girlfriend on Facebook, and then he added her on it. What a weirdo. Welcome to the internet. 2025. Peak 2025. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. Do I want to make YouTube videos on my way to the border? I'm not going to say how many videos I could bring because it would be obvious where I'm going. But I could bring quite a few videos from this road trip in small town USA. The last time I posted one of those videos, it only got 300 views. Do I really care about the views? Yes, because I do want to get paid doing this. No, because I know it's not going to bring in the views anyways. Maybe the longer I do it and more consistent I am with those kind of videos, then I'll grow an audience that wants to see that kind of content, I think. But really, my audience wants to see me get my hair cut. They want to see a beautiful girl work on me. I don't blame them. I enjoy it too. But I'm thinking, what if I do DoorDash all the way down to where I'm going and try to at least break even on the road trip portion of the trip? If I'm concentrating on just videos, I'm not going to break even. I might make $5 a video at most. Unless it's a haircut video. I can only get so many haircuts. Now, Daria recommended that I do more facial videos because that's pretty simple to do. You don't gotta wait for things to grow in order to do a facial. So, might do that going forward. More of those kind of videos. DoorDash. The thing is, I don't take crap on DoorDash anymore. Back when I was doing that series I was trying to do, that also didn't get many views. It got more views than the middle of nowhere small town videos, that's for sure. So, I mean, that could be a possibility, bring that back. But back when I was doing that series, I had to keep my rating above a certain whatever, my acceptance rating. I don't care anymore. I will not take crap. My car does not move for less than $4 for sure. Now, $4 meaning $4 going 2 miles or $4 going the direction I'm already going anyways, that's cool. If I'm already going that direction and it's $2, I don't care. Keep it. $2 doesn't even put a gallon in my car. Why do I want to take that crap? Why does DoorDash send me that crap? Right now, my acceptance rating is at 29%. Now, there is a difference between taking a $10 going 15-mile delivery versus a $5 delivery going 8 miles. I can't bring myself to do that $5 going 8 miles. But $10 going 15 miles? I mean, I can do a lot more with $10 than I can with $5. Sometimes it's not necessarily how many miles it's going. It's how much you're making off of it. And also, you got to take into account where it's going. Maybe you can get more deliveries in whatever part of town you're going to. I might can break even on this trip if I do DoorDash instead. I want to make as much money as possible so I can see Rose as much as possible. With that being said, I have a trip to Europe planned in early 2026. Before, it was 100% I'm going, no questions asked. Now it's probably like 80%. If I go, I might have to resort to bare boning it one last time in Europe and do the hostels. I freaking hate those hostels. Those hostels, I've had some good experiences in hostels. I met some incredible people. But the way they run these hostels, you feel like you're a kindergartner having nap time in some of these hostels. Oh no, you're out past midnight. Oh no, the end of the world. I'm 30 years old. Damn. What's the worst that's going to happen? I'm just sitting there. Usually I get back from a concert, so I'm trying to go through my footage, put it on Instagram. This was before I was doing YouTube videos. And then I have had several other instances where it made me never want to stay in hostels again. From my phone getting stolen in Warsaw, Poland, from this Russian couple. I know they did it. My phone just doesn't magically disappear while they're in the room. And then when I try to trace the phone, it's untraceable. Why is that? Huh? That's weird. My phone wasn't about to die when y'all stole it. What happened? Anyways, and then in Los Angeles, I woke up to someone pissing in a bottle right next to my bed. And then in San Jose, Costa Rica, this was before Rose, in 2018, I brought a girl into my hostel. There was nobody staying in that hostel. I was fine with paying for her to stay there. Like, I was even waiting at the reception desk for someone to come. It was around 9-10 p.m. I was waiting on someone to come. Nobody ever came. So I just took her to the hostel dorm. And then the receptionist came banging on the door telling me she has to go. There's no guest. And I'm like, I was trying to get your attention so I could pay her away or whatever. He wasn't having it. Hostels, if y'all want people to actually stay there, I know the affordability of it is one of the perks, is the main perk, but maybe don't make things more difficult than it has to be for the customer. I'm not one of these caring customers, but me sitting in the common area working on my content at the time, concert videos, instead of being in the dorm room going through my concert footage, disturbing people with either the sound, I didn't have headphones back then, or the brightness on my phone. It was gonna be hard to go through that footage without listening to it. I don't know. Alright, I think I've said plenty. We shall see what I get into for this road trip to the border, but I do know one thing. I want to spend my life with Rose. I want to go through the process of getting her up here happily ever after. A lot easier said than done. I have a haircut video coming to y'all tomorrow from Jackson, Tennessee. Well, for me, tomorrow. For y'all, I don't know when I'm going to upload it, because this video is going to take a while to edit. This one has to come out first. See you on the next video. Adios from, I think I'm in Fairview or Dixon, Tennessee. One of those places. Adios.